real estate, when you do anything, we always start with word of prayer. So you guys, let's pray. Dearly Father, we just come to you today with bowed heads and humble hearts. Father God, we thank you for day 2 of this webinar. Father God, we just pray that we're able to learn how to brand ourselves, how to grow our business, how to succeed, so we can uplift the kingdom of God. Father God, we thank you for Platinum Real Estate. We thank you for all of your many blessings. We thank you for everything that you're doing for us. Father God, we just pray that Platinum Real Estate will always be the corporation that's doing things that's pleasing in your sight. This we ask in the precious name of Jesus the Christ. Amen. Well, all right, you guys. All right. Good to see everybody today. Again, on the screen is all my information. Call or text 678-855-8203. 678-855-8203. That's the best way to contact me. Also, please do not forget, if you are not a member of Platinum Real Estate, would love to speak to you about career opportunities. Call or text 404-994-4600, 404-994-4600, or shoot us an email, careers@platinumrealestate.com. All right, you guys. Wonderful. Okay. With all that being said, let's get cranked up here. Everybody, take out your notes. Take out your notes from yesterday. And raise your hand. Tell me one thing that you learned yesterday. What was some great information? What is something that you say, man, I didn't know that about branding. I didn't know that about my business. I think I could take this information and use it and grow my business. Okay, we have a hand up. Very good. All right. Yes, you're unmuted.
Good afternoon, Luther and
Good afternoon.
Agent.
How are you?
Doing well, thank you. One of the things that I learned when it comes to branding is pretty much, I guess, keeping it consistent across like all of your social medias. Don't have a bootleg picture on Facebook and a different picture on Instagram. Keep all of your branding as it relates to photos and things like that, pretty much in the same category.
Oh, yes. That's some good information right there. Yes, indeed. Because, we want to stay consistent. And I think yesterday we talked about what? Chick-fil-A, and we talked about, all these different brands, but that we liked, and they were all very consistent. Like I said, Mercedes, and we saw all these different ones. They're all consistent. And Trish, when it comes to real estate agents, so many times we aren't consistent. And now with social media being out there, we don't always take social media real serious. So since we have our cell phone in our hand, we are able to do things very quickly, and we don't think about it. We don't think about the branding. We don't think about what we're showing people, what we're telling people. We're not thinking about what exactly we are portraying to the world. And what we don't realize is it says World Wide Web, just that World Wide Web. And once it gets out there, it's hard to get it back. So yes, be consistent. And I challenge everybody, go out, get some professional pictures. Don't just sit back and do the selfie with the camera and say, this is my professional headshot. Well, no, I take that back. I take that back. If you have quality lighting, so like in my office right now with this webinar, I have lighting. Let me show you. I have lighting, right? So since I have lighting, I can do it. See this little light right here? See this light? So I can take professional pictures and all that because I have lighting. You guys can't see, but right behind my computer, I have a setup for lighting, and it puts light on me and it brightens me up. So if you have proper lighting and the proper setup, your cell phone is perfect. Put on professional clothes, and I'm going to speak to men now, suit, tie, you have proper lighting. I paid like 30 bucks off of Amazon, got this little lighting kit. I set it up before every webinar, and then boom, the lights are there. So yes, I look professional. If you have that, you can do that all day, right? But just don't go out and the background is dark or there's something funky behind you. We don't want to do that for our, pictures and stuff. But excellent point. Sandra, thank you for the information. Sandra, talk to me, unmute yourself. Tell me something. What's something from yesterday?
Well, I appreciate, in addition to consistency, that it needs to carry throughout, whether you're in your personal or your professional life. You always want to maintain basically that same demeanor. You don't want to, as you indicated, be dressed up one time and then be caught somewhere looking thrown away, as it were. But to be consistent in your attire, consistent in what you should give to your customers, so that they too can brand you as someone that's reliable, a go-to person, and they're always ready to do business with you.
Oh, yes, Sandra, very, very important. And let me tell you, Sandra, back in 1999, I started speaking and writing books, and I really started to brand myself, right? I actually went out and I hired a clothier to educate me on how to look and how to dress and what to do. And I'm glad I did that because, a few years later, he said, Luther, listen, you got to give it up. You got to give up the hair. You just got, look, because my hair started going back. Yeah, and y'all know the hair started going back like this. And I was trying to hang on to it. And he said, no, just let it go. Just give up. Just let it go. So I had to let it go. Then, as they started making the suits for me, and then I became known to always wear a suit and be professional. And even before I hired the clothier and all that stuff, and when I was trying to build platinum, and when I didn't have anything, I had 2 suits. I had like 4 shirts, and I got it from K&G. And it's like 2 suits and 4 shirts and 3 pairs of shoes for like $25. That's what I was rocking for years, y'all. I was rocking that for years. But my brand looked good. When I showed up to show a property, I looked good. Now my shoes might have had a hole in the bottom of it, but I was looking successful. My brand was on point. You never seen me without a suit. Today I have on a jacket, right? If you come and see me live, you've never ever seen me without a tie on when you come and see me live. Branding. People do business with people that they trust, that they like, right? People want to do business with other successful people. And look, I'm not saying go out and hire a clothier like I did and start making custom stuff, because that's a certain level. But do the best you can do with what you have. Let me say that again. Do the best you can do with what you have. Always manage your business with excellence. That's all I want you to do. And be consistent with that excellence. Thank you. Excellent comment. Miriam, talk to me. Something from yesterday.
Oh my gosh. I don't know where to start. Most of the comments basically took what I wanted to say, but I just have to say that what I learned yesterday was so valuable that I know that I have to start all over.
Yeah.
And I want you to know that one of the main reasons why I chose platinum was because of your branding. Okay, the consistency of what I thought, what I saw, and the consistency with the team members who were contacting me to get me going.
Yes. You know what? You have an excellent point there. Miriam, question. Should all of our vendors have the same level of excellence that we have? right?
Right.
Mortgage company, closing attorney, inspector, right?
Right.
See, that's important. That we didn't mention that yesterday, but Miriam, you have a great point. My staff, I tell them, you answer that phone on the second call, no hook or no crook. To be 100% transparent, I had let a young lady go about 3-4 months ago. She just wasn't performing at the platinum real estate level. I'd let her go. Look,
Wow.
I gave her a chance. I gave her warnings, and she couldn't get it together. Can't work at platinum. Now, are we perfect? No. Is your business perfect? No. But we're trying to always be of excellence. When that phone ring at Platinum Real Estate, you got to answer that phone within 2 rings. Then you've got to handle that customer. You have to handle that client. And our clients is agents, is you, right?
Right.
And so that's very important for real estate agents. You don't want a mortgage company who gives you a pre-approval letter and it's not worth the paper that is written on. And then you go out and write a contract and your buyer pays earnest money and pays for the inspection and pays for all this stuff. Then at the very end, the mortgage company says, hey, this person is not approved.
Right.
No, you didn't do it, but it does kind of affect your brand, right? It does
Right.
kind of
Yes.
affect you, right? You
Yes.
show up at the inspection and you're there and the buyer's there and everybody's ready for the inspection. And then the inspector shows up 30 minutes late, an hour late, or don't show up at all. You with me?
Yeah.
So the other thing about branding is not only what you do, but what everybody's doing around you, your team, right? Now, people are going to let you down. They've let me down. They're going to let you down. But then we have to make a business decision. We need to make a change, right? We need to do something else, right?
Exactly.
Excellent point. Excellent point. Thank you for the feedback. Thank you. Another comment. What did we learn yesterday? What did we talk about? What did we learn yesterday? Yes.
Yes, I learned a lot about what everybody has said, being consistent, dressing for success. But one of the main things you had dropped a little quick gem was how you could use your business line of credit to purchase and then pay yourself with the closing money. So, pay it back down. So that was something that stuck with me too.
Look, that one right there didn't have nothing to do with branding. I'm not going to charge you for it, but I'm going to tell you, I wish my brokers would have told me that when I was in the game. You know what I mean? And I always say most brokers are broke, right? Real estate brokers broke. But nobody was telling me that. So I was like, man, I just need $500. I just need $300. And my closing is coming in 5 days. My closing is coming next week. But I don't got gas to go show this property. And if I just had an extra $150, if I just had an extra $200, I could get this gas. I could get me something for lunch. I could get me something for dinner. If I just had $200 and I'm good for it, because I know my closing is going to happen next week. Y'all don't know nothing about that because y'all ain't been in them tight financial situations. But your boy, when they say self-made, your boy's self-made, right? If I just had an extra 5 to 7 days, if I just had an extra 2 weeks or extra 30 days to let this money come through, I could be good. You know what I mean? So I would beg from Peter to pay Paul and write post-dated checks. Now, I probably shouldn't be telling y'all that, but your boy was writing post-dated checks and the money wasn't in the account. And I'm just trying to, put a little something on it. If I only had that line of credit or that Amex card where I could just get that extra $200 and look, and let me be very, very clear. You don't want to go out and just charge up the line of credit and you can't pay it back. No. The line of credit is I'm taking the money just for 60 days or 90 days, or, I'm just taking that money just to kind of, help me get through, right? I'm only going to use this money for 90 days or 60 days or 30 days. And then when my closing come, I'm good again, but I just need something, right? Just for right now. Make sense? Nobody never told me that, but look, had to definitely but tell y'all, okay? All right, excellent comments, excellent feedback. All right, any questions or comments? Let me look at my chat. Let me see what my chat says. Okay, you know what? This is oh wait. I have a okay, hold here. Here, you guys give me 2 minutes. Hold 1 second here. All right, sorry about that. Sorry about that, everyone. Had a little emergency there to take care of. Okay, let me go to my chat. It says, oh, it says Luther, it's hard to keep the same hairstyle. Okay, this is a question or a comment that came in through the chat. Luther, it's hard to keep the same hairstyle. And ladies, I don't like to give ladies advice because I am not a lady, never have been a lady, and you know, you guys do what you do. So I'm not here to give ladies hair advice. I will say this. From a business standpoint, let's just try to stay professional, and I will tell you this, okay? Let's think about the general public. If we go from no hair, ladies, or a little bit of hair, the short Halle Berry cut, then we go from the short Halle Berry cut to down our back, then we go from down our back to the same Halle Berry cut, and we did this in a matter of weeks, right? That could be a little confusing. I have had situations where I went out to meet a client and I say, hey, can I speak to Miss Such and so? And she says, I'm Miss Such and so. And I'm like, no. I'm talking about the Miss Such and so from the business card. I'm talking about Miss Such and so from the website. You don't look nothing like Miss Such and so. You look like somebody totally, absolutely different. And think of our client. If we do too much of a 360 too quick, right? It can affect our client. It can affect how they view us. It can affect how they look at us. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, all I'm saying is we can do what we want to do, but let's try to think before we do some things. And I guess that's the point when it comes to branding. I'm not saying don't switch up your hair. I'm not saying don't do this and that. Look, I wear glasses, I wear contacts, but I'm still Luther. It's not 100% different, right? I don't do the whole beard one day and I'm growing the afro one day, and then the next day I shave the head and I shave the beard. I try to, every time you guys see me, have some level of consistency. Could I grow an afro? Well, I could probably grow it right through here. I can't grow nothing up here, but I could probably grow this right through here. And yes, I could probably have the big beard. I'm not a big beard guy for, you know, professional type of situations. I could do it. I just choose not to, right? But if you guys come and you show up to the next webinar a month or two and I have this big old beard, and I have the, George Jefferson, half afro like this, y'all are just gonna look like, Luther's having some tough times. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, Luther's having some tough times. What's going on with my boy? So that's all I'm saying. Let's just keep it professional. Let's just keep it consistent. Somebody says, I beg to differ on that. Well, I don't know what you beg to differ on. So if you want to, raise your hand and tell me how you beg to differ, and let me know your comment. Would love to know what you differ on. Okay. Okay, somebody says, I understand the suit and tie, but doesn't that look crazy when you're doing a lot of investment properties? Oh, excellent point. Somebody's saying, hey, Luther. No, here's my thing. When I go to a closing, suit and tie, when I show properties, if it's summertime and it's 100 degrees, I drop the tie, I meet my client with a suit coat, minimum suit coat, blazer, slacks, suit coat. That's my minimum. When I start to show the property, after we show a couple of properties, if it's hot, if the temperatures are kind of high, right? Then I will remove the suit coat, but I still have a professional shirt with a collar. Now, by that time, my client understands. I offer my client water. Whenever I show properties, I have a cooler with water, especially if it's hot. And I always offer them bottled water. If I then, take off my suit coat, I will still take my name badge and I will put it on my shirt, right? That's another thing, branding. Name badge is important. Wee. I am an African-American man, 6'2". I'm coming out of vacant house several years ago. The police rode up because the neighbors thought I am trying to steal something. I have a jacket, a suit coat on, looking professional with my name badge. Here come the police. African-American, 6'2". Officers, what's the problem? Well, somebody called the police, but that you're going into this vacant house. Sir, here is my Georgia Real Estate Commission card. Here's my name badge, Platinum Real Estate, and I'm standing here in a jacket, slacks, and shoes. He said, sorry, sir, sorry to, disturb you. Keep doing whatever you do. Again, branding, professionalism, saved me a lot of headache, right? Saved me a lot. Look, guys are getting beat up and beat down every day in the street by police officers. Look, I was like, no, here's my hands, sir. Now, this happened several years ago, but you get my point. No, I'm not saying have a suit and a tie all the time, every time, especially in the summertime when it is extremely hot. But first impression is everything. So when I meet my client, I have my jacket and I have my name badge. Platinum real estate agents, always, when you are out in the field, have your name badge and have your real estate license and have your driver's license. Have those three things on you at all times. I am a licensed real estate agent and I am active and I have my card with me, number one. Number two, I have my driver's license to identify who I am. And number three, I have my name badge here. I have a name badge that identifies who I work for and what I'm doing. Also, your clients, they're a lot more comfortable. Men, single lady, you are showing a single lady a house, you are meeting her for the first time. That name badge, your professionalism gives her comfort going in this vacant house with you. Okay. Very, very important. All right. So I'm not saying a suit and tie when I go show properties. When I go to closing, always suit and tie. When I go to that attorney's office, always suit and tie. If I'm meeting a client for dinner or for lunch, that's a different situation than if I'm going to be out showing five properties and it's 100 degrees in the middle of June. But either way, I'm professional. What I'm not showing up in is a short sleeve tank top with some shorts, a short sleeve muscle shirt. I'm not doing that. All right. Yes, somebody have a question or comment. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Hey, look, this is Rachel. Hey, everybody.
Well,
I guess
hello.
I was doing it wrong. I thought I raised my hand up, but thank you for that information because I don't carry my real estate license card with me, but that's great. What I wanted to say was I pulled out a good point yesterday was real estate branding defines who you are and why people are doing business with you. Because that is so important. They look at you. A lot of times people think that they're buying the house, but actuality, they're looking at how you appear to them.
Rochelle, the first thing we are selling is what? Me.
Yourself.
Period. The first thing I'm selling is me. And I want to make this comment. Rochelle is killing it. Rochelle, you are doing a good job. Look, I follow you on Facebook and I follow you on your social media platforms. I love what you're doing. You look so professional. The information that you give is always outstanding. You're closing deals. You're making this thing happen. I love coaching you. Why? Because Rochelle, when I tell you something to do, Rochelle will go do it and you report back and you say, did I do it right or wrong? And I'll say you did it right and you go out and then you do it again. Love it, love it, love it. And your social media presence is outstanding.
Thanks.
Good.
And I enjoy working with you.
Thank you. Because here's the deal, Rochelle. A lot of people meet you on social media. That's just true. In this day and age, a lot of people meet us through our website. They meet us through Facebook. They meet us through TikTok and YouTube. That's how they meet us. Now, what they see there puts an image in their head. So now when they meet us live, we can't come totally different, right? We can't come totally different. Look, I know when you guys come to my live events, like my boot camps and stuff, when you guys come to the boot camps, I know you guys are looking at me and I gotta be sharp and on point and I gotta be with it, right? I can't show up and not have everything together. And everybody in Platinum understands that's how it goes.
I want to say one more thing, Luther.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And when I came to the boot camp, that was my first time seeing you individually, but I've been with your company for a minute and I've been in real estate longer than Luther, but he impressed me so much. I was like, oh my God, let me get out here and get a little coaching from him because, you can always learn something from somebody. I don't care how long you've been in the business. And I was pretty sharp, but Luther, he took it over the top. So I was like, I want to be like that guy. So thank you.
Thank you. And let me tell you this too. I always dress and act where I want to go, not where I'm at. See, agents, I have been to closings and when I walk in the door, the other client say, who is he? Oh, he's the agent for the other side. He's representing the listing agent and the buyer agent come, first of all, they're late or they're on time, but they look like they just got the real estate license yesterday and they're looking like who did it. I walk in and they're like, that's a boss. That's somebody. I wish I had $1 for every time I have been to a restaurant or I've done something. And the people say, what do you do for a living? Have you ever had that happen? What do you do for a living? What's your name? Don't I know you from somewhere? You don't know me from anywhere. But because of the branding, because of the perception, because of how I carry myself, how I'm dressed, what I'm doing, they're like, I want to get next to that guy. So yes, Rochelle, when I roll up to that boot camp, I realize some people have never seen me personally. And so I do my absolute best, and I do it at the ultimate level. And you'll get more business just because of that. Just because of that. Excellent point. Excellent point. Okay, you guys. All right. So excellent point. So we learned a lot yesterday, right? Good time, learned a lot yesterday. And now we're going to, let's talk about some different things. Okay. So yeah, somebody have a great point in the chat, but they say, I agree 100%. I have agent, lenders, and all these people, and they never see me in jeans or without a blazer. I look like quality, and the same quality that I'm trying to sell or better. Ooh, wee. That's an excellent point. And here's the problem since COVID. Everybody went inside COVID. It was already casual. Then it became even more casual, right? What we want to do is we want to, as agents, separate ourselves from all the rest because we are the best. Excellent point in the chat. Now, let's talk about our signature. Let's talk about branding. What you see on the screen right now, that is my signature for everything I do. Okay? Now, number one, you see the Platinum Real Estate logo. Under that, you see my signature picture. Now, I'm just going to go back here for a second. What do you see? Signature picture, right? What? Black pinstripe suit. Pinstripes always give authority. Pinstripes always make you thinner. My clothier taught me that. Red tie, power tie, right? And so that's my signature picture. And if you guys have noticed, in every slide that I've had when I've talked about me, I have what? My signature picture, right? The first couple of slides was what? My signature picture. That signature picture goes everywhere. So on my email signature, guess what? The same picture is going where? Right there. Now, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, I have several professional pictures. Predominantly pinstripe suits, because I've learned pinstripes make me thinner, and pinstripes have more of a authoritative type of statement. Red bold tie, the reds, the pinks, the greens give that nice authority type of figure. So on my signature, on my email, on my text message, on my web page, on my everything, I start off at the very top. I have the Platinum Real Estate logo. Want to make sure I am within the policy and procedures of my real estate firm. Next, I have my picture. That same picture is going to be there until December of this year when I take some more and do something different. Guess what? It'll be the same suit. It'll be the same suit, probably, that powerful suit, but it'll be a different picture. Hopefully, I don't look a lot older within the next year. Okay? All right. After that, I have what? My name, Luther Ragsdale II. My title, broker CEO. My company phone number, 404-559-0332. Platinum Real Estate Agents. That is our official phone number, 404-559-0332. Clients call there. They put in my first name or my last name, and the call is routed directly to me. I am also in compliance. If a client wants to, report me, or if a client is not happy, I am in compliance with the Real Estate Commission because I have given my broker's information, 404-559-0332. Now, behind that, extension 101, that's my extension. Every Platinum Real Estate agent, you have your own extension. After that, my Platinum Real Estate email address at Platinum Real Estate, when they email you, that email then gets forwarded to your personal email. Yahoo, AOL, Gmail, whatever you have, the email is then forwarded there. Okay. Luther.ragsdale@platinumrealestate.com. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Listen, you guys, that signature right there, I have everything that I must have to be in compliance with the commission, and I'm also in compliance with Platinum Real Estate. Can I add? Sure. I can add my cell phone. Absolutely. I can add to it. Every email every email that I send out have this information right here. Now, I don't have to have my picture on each email, but this is branding. Nobody have a face like this. And that picture says boss. That picture says authority. That picture says successful. That picture says the man. That's why red tie, black suit, pinstripes all day long. I'm going to wear that suit. I'm not even going to say until I can't fit it no more, because I'm going to fit it. I'm going to squeeze up in that bad boy. I'm going to stay up in that power suit right there. They made it for me back in 2000, and I'm going to stay up in it. It's been 23 years for that same suit. I done took thousands of pictures that had thousands of seminars in that one right there, and I'm going to stay up in that one right there. Now, y'all with me? Now, the one thing I could add is platinumrealestate.com. I didn't put it on this slide because platinumrealestate.com is in the logo. But let's say this is a text message. I can't put the picture in the text message. I cannot put the logo in the text message. So in my text message, I have Luther Ragsdale II, broker CEO, the phone number, the email, then I have platinumrealestate.com in each and every text message. I am an Apple user. If you go into Apple, every time that you do a text message, you can push SIG signature and the signature pops up. So you can program Apple that every time you send a text message, your signature is automatically in the text message. There's also apps out there that will allow you to include your signature in every single text message that you send. Very, very important for branding. All right. Again, you can add to it, just don't take away. This is the minimum. Okay. Now, speaking of that, adding to it. Oh, let me check out my chat. Somebody says ladies should wear pants when showing homes because if we are walking in grass, you have to be careful about ticks and bugs. I'm not gonna get that lady thing because I ain't a lady. I just know what I like to see. So I ain't gonna say what's right or wrong, because I just know what I like to see, and that may not always be right. So yeah, pants, skirts, dress, whatever y'all do. I'm gonna leave that up to the ladies. That's another webinar for somebody else to handle. All right, I ain't gonna get into what y'all ladies need to, wear, because I be liking them high heel shoes, and I know that ain't always correct, but they sure look good. Anyway, let's move on. So one thing we should add, branding, one thing we should add to all branding, email, text message, everything, email, text message, website, we should add a tagline. Now, somebody raise their hand. Who can tell me this is a logo here? Somebody raise their hand, tell me what the logo is, and tell me the tagline of this company. Okay, there we go. Good. What's the logo and the tagline of this company? Somebody help me. Carrie, I think it says Carrie here. Carrie, what's the logo and tagline?
Just do it.
What'd you say?
Just do it, I think, right?
And the company is who?
Nike.
Nike. Okay, here's the logo. The company, Nike, and you're right. The tagline is what? Just do it, right? Do you guys realize we just went through the Super Bowl? And do you guys realize these companies paying $7 million for 30 seconds? $7 million for 30 seconds just to put their logo and their tagline in front of people. Amazing. But just do it, because just do it is a tagline. Okay, let's look at another one. Okay, somebody, show of hands. What's the company? What's the tagline? Raise your hand. Somebody. Okay, the first one, everybody jumped on. Y'all don't know this one here? Okay, come on, come on, help me. There we go. Okay, there we go. All right. What's the company? What's the tagline?
It's Coca-Cola and always Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola and always Coca-Cola. Okay, cool. Okay. Somebody give me another idea. Let me see. Carrie, talk to me.
I think it's wait, what did she just? Oh, I just got thrown off. Have a Coke and a smile.
Oh, have a Coke and a smile. Okay, have a Coke and a smile. Okay. Coca-Cola, Coke and a smile. Let's try again. Let's try again. Trisha, unmute yourself. Give me the company tagline. We all know Coca-Cola. Okay, it's an Atlanta-based company, Coca-Cola. Give me the tagline.
Is it delicious and refreshing?
Delicious and refreshing. Delicious and refreshing. I don't know, but it sounds good. If that's not the tagline, it should be delicious and refreshing. If that ain't the tagline, I'm gonna tell you that one sounded the best out of all of them, right? Okay. Thank you for the comment. Delicious and refreshing. I don't think that's it, but man, that make you want to drink something. All right, give me the we know it's Coca-Cola. Give me the tagline.
Things go better with Coke.
Things go better with Coke. You know what?
Well, Coca-Cola.
You know what? I don't know. So let me bring it because I forgot what it is. Let me go back.
Things go better with Coke.
No, it is. What is it? Taste the feeling. Taste the feeling. Now, let me tell y'all something. And this is why I specifically picked this tagline. Coca-Cola back in 1867. That's when they started. And throughout the years, they have changed their tagline. So all of y'all was probably right at some point in time. You with me? Because from 1867 till today, they have changed that tagline many, many times. This tagline started in 2013, taste the feeling. But before that, Coca-Cola have had many different taglines. What do we learn? Can you and should you adjust your tagline over 5 years, 10 years, 20? Yeah, I have. When I started in the business, I was not a broker. I was specializing with investment property and investment property only. I had a tagline. Then, no, I'm sorry. I started off with HUD homes. HUD homes was hot. Everything was about HUD homes. So I had a tagline around HUD homes. Then I was an investor and I was doing investment properties. I've also did property management, right? And then I became a broker, right? Now I do coaching. You with me? So here's the point why I picked Coca-Cola, right? Can we change our taglines when our niche or our focus changes? Absolutely. Coca-Cola have changed it many, many times since 1867. Now, from 2013 till 2023, it's taste the feeling. That's what it's been the last 10 years, right? What's my point? Can the tagline, now, the brand Coca-Cola, that logo never changed. The quality never changed, right? The excellence never changed, but the tagline changed. Are you with me? Okay. So as Coca-Cola changed, right? The tagline changed. As we change, our tagline can change. Now here's one, the one I love, Platinum Real Estate. Show of hands, what's the Platinum Real Estate tagline? Platinum Real Estate tagline. Let we go. Here we go. Sandra, Platinum Real Estate tagline. Hello, Sandra. Let me see. Let me try it. Try this again. Sandra. Sandra, what's Platinum Real Estate tagline?
I didn't have it up. I was writing notes. I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. No problem. Let's try. Let me see. Let's do Edith. Edith, I haven't heard from you. I want to hear from you. Edith, what's the Platinum Real Estate tagline? Trisha, Platinum Real Estate tagline. Help me.
The ultimate level, baby.
There you go. The ultimate level. Platinum, and like I told everybody the answer to this yesterday, right? Platinum Real Estate. Now, look at a couple of things. We made ultimate in all caps. So we have parentheses, the lowercase, level lowercase, middle ultimate, the ultimate level. Okay. All right. Now we are the ultimate level. What does that mean? That means we do everything at the ultimate level of excellence at all times. So like Rochelle said, when I walked in that boot camp and I was at that live boot camp, I walked in the ultimate level. I'm here, not lower level, not mid-range. In real estate, Platinum Real Estate is the Rolls Royce, right? Rolls Royce is a $500,000 automobile. We're not the Toyota. We're not the Chevy. Ain't nothing wrong with Toyota. Ain't nothing wrong with Chevy, but that ain't Platinum. Platinum is the Rolls Royce, the ultimate level, the highest level you can get. That's how we roll. Okay. Here's another one. There we go. What's the tagline for Luther Ragsdale? There's the logo right there. Show of hands. Somebody tell me the tagline for Luther Ragsdale. Okay, I don't see no hands. Hands, this is an easy one here. It's me, it's your boy. It's your boy. Come on, it's your boy. What's the tagline? Yeah, okay. Come on, Judith. Judith, what's the tagline?
$1 million producer.
Close. That's the truth. Whether that's the tagline or not, that's the truth, right? Like that in you, Judith. Whether it's the tagline or not, hey, you didn't lie with that one, right? There you go. Okay. Sandra, talk to me.
Oh boy.
I think it was a different Sandra, but I
Sandra
see
Williams.
it. Georgia #1 real estate coach.
There you go. Sandra said, all I got to do is just read the logo. It's right there on the logo. Sandra said, this ain't no hard question. It's right there on the logo. Sandra said, come on, this ain't no trick question, right? Yes, Georgia #1 real estate coach. Now, like Coca-Cola, I have had this logo, and I have had this for quite some time. Georgia. And my goal when I started was what? Georgia, right? Yes, Georgia's #1 real estate coach. But since then, and this logo I probably created 15, 20 years ago. Since then, I have traveled nationally. Since then, right, I have expanded, especially due to social media, right? I have now targeted the Southeast, and I'm one of the largest coaches in the Southeast. I've got to change that, and I'm going to change it, right? #1 coach in the Southeast, not just Georgia, right? Southeast. At some point, God willing, I hope I can say I'm the #1 real estate coach in the world. Will I change that? Yes, I will. Just like Coca-Cola. Just like Coca-Cola changes theirs. Look, I'm doing the same thing, right? We're gonna go from Georgia to Southeast, from Southeast to all of the United States, from all the United States to the entire world. I'm not scared of it. I am not going to stop my God. Wherever God has for me, I'm going far. You with me? Now, assignment for you, you need the same thing. You need your own tagline, right? You should have what's your tagline? Now, you now need your own tagline. What's your tagline? What makes you unique? What makes you different? What makes you different than all of the rest of your competitors? Platinum real estate, you should always use the platinum real estate tagline, the ultimate level. I work for a company that's the ultimate level. That's platinum. But let's talk about me. Let's talk about me. What's your tagline, right? What makes you special, right? Nike says, just do it. And Nike have shoes for what? Basketball, football, track, volleyball, you name it, they got stuff for it. But their thing is, in sports, just do it. Okay, so what's your line? What's your tagline, right? What's your thing? What's your tagline, right? Assignment, right after this webinar, create your own tagline. This is what I want you to do. I want you just to go wild with the tagline. Just start writing down taglines. What I don't want you to do is just say, this is my tagline. Write down about 50 of them, right? This and this and that. And then just start narrowing it down. I don't like this one, I'm taking it off the list. I don't like this one, I'm taking it off the list. Then you might get down to like 3 or 4. But then you may take a little bit from this one and a little bit from that one, and you might combine 2. Keep praying, keep praying. Look, y'all, one thing I do, I pray. I just pray, Lord, what do you think is best? That's how I came up with platinum real estate, the precious, the hardest metal in the world. And I'm like platinum. And to be successful, you have to be like platinum, right? Platinum is a very, very sturdy but precious metal. It's very hard to deal with, but it is the ultimate level in all metals, platinum. You got to do the same thing when you're figuring out your tagline. Write down a bunch of them and then just start marking off. And then here's another suggestion. If you're married or you have a business partner or you have a mate, bounce it off of them. What do you think about this tagline, right? I'm your coach. Feel free, text me. Luther, what do you think about this as a tagline? I will give you my opinion. But it basically, the tagline have to come from you, from your heart. This is your baby. This is your thing, right? Now, if you are dealing with a niche, let's say condos. I am coaching a young lady and she calls herself the condo queen. She specializes in condos. All she wants to do is condos. That's her niche. That's her thing. I'm cool with it. Her thing is the condo queen. That's her thing. Cool. That's her niche. So that is her tagline. Next 24 hours, start to create your own tagline so people can identify who you are, right? so they can identify what you do. Okay. First assignment, create your own tagline. Next, branding, website, it's a must. You need your own website. At Platinum Real Estate, you guys know we have websites for all y'all, but 93% of home buyers start with your website, which means your website needs to brand you. Your picture, your logo, you need to have your own personal slogan. This is me, right? This is my own statement. Mine says, hey, I am what? #1 real estate coach. That's me, right? That slogan is all over my website. You need the same thing, okay? Right now, start your branding and brand everything. Email, text message, website, social media. Okay, earlier I showed you my signature, company logo, my picture, phone number, email, all of that goes on Facebook. All of that goes on LinkedIn. All of that goes on Twitter. Everything I do, that's my signature, and that's what I have everything on. Okay? Okay, I have a hand. Yes, question.
Luther,
Yes.
back on the other part for our website to branding us, are you saying that we can customize ourselves and brand ourselves via our names, but when we're advertising for Platinum, we have to use our Platinum advertisement?
Okay.
Is that correct?
Okay, at Platinum, we have a marketing portal that keeps you out of trouble, that says, here's all of the things you have to have: company logo, company phone number, company email address. On your website, we already have a website created for you. Company logo, company phone number, company email. There's certain things per the commission, right, that you have to have on all advertising. Boom, done. Let's stop right there. That keeps you out of trouble. You're good with the company policy and procedures. You're also good with the real estate commission. Now, let's add to that your slogan. What's your slogan, right? Let's add to that your picture. You need to add your picture. So the real estate commission and Platinum Real Estate as a company, we don't say you have to have your picture. We don't say you have to have your own slogan, your own slogan, your own saying. You don't have to have those things, but for branding, you want those things. So what I'm saying is, now on your website, add your picture. Yes, you got the company logo and 404-559-0332, and you got the company email, and you got all that. Okay, you have all the basics covered, but that's the basics. Now let's go the next step in branding. Let's do what all the other agents aren't doing. Now add your picture all over. Now add your logo, right? So now you need your own slogan. Look, this is my personal slogan. Just do it. Here's my own personal slogan. Nike says just do it, or whatever you're going to have for your slogan. Now, when you have flyers, same thing. When you have postcards and you're doing farming, your picture needs to be on it. Your slogan should be on that postcard. Your slogan should be on that flyer. So now you're doing mass email marketing. You should have your own weekly newsletter that's branding you. On that weekly newsletter, yes, you've got to have the company logo. Yes, you got the company phone number and company. Forget all that. We got that covered. Now, on your company email that should go out every single week, I want you to have your picture. That nice branding picture of black suit, pinstripes, red bow tie, power tie, that goes on every single newsletter that you send out every week. You with me?
Got it.
Are you flowing with me here now?
Yes.
Yeah. So now I'm farming my area. I'm sending out postcards. Same thing. Yes, the real estate commission makes us have the minimum. Yes, the policy and procedure says the minimum. Put your picture on it. Put your own slogan on it, right? Put your own branding to it. Make sense?
Yes.
Very good. Any more hands up? Hands up. No, no. Okay, okay. All right, next. Branding. One of the things you want is reviews, 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 and more reviews. Zillow is an excellent place to help you go out and get reviews. Right now, you should have a Zillow account. Zillow have paid leads. They also have free leads. So just by signing up with Zillow, it's a possibility you might get some free leads. Now, I wouldn't just sit back and wait on them, but it's a possibility. Zillow really wants you to pay for their leads. That's the Zillow thing. But here's what I love about Zillow. Zillow have a section of Zillow that allows your clients to give you reviews. Now, other real estate agents cannot give you reviews, but anybody else can give you reviews. And it really don't have to be a client. Anybody that's willing to say you are good and reputable in this business can give you a review. Years and years and years and years ago, when I wanted to build up my reviews and my Zillow profile, I was asking everybody and their mama and their cousin and their auntie, give me 5-star reviews. And my Zillow profile built up. Then I took the link off of Zillow and I put it on my emails, and I put it on my weekly newsletter, and I put it on my blog, and everything I started to do, right? I started to then have my Zillow reviews. Makes sense. Very, very powerful, because the higher the reviews, the more people will trust you. I said people do business with people that they trust. Reviews helps build trust. So Zillow reviews are wonderful. Okay. Now let's talk about some ideas on branding. And I'm going to talk about some ideas that I have personally done myself, and they work and I love them. Here's an idea. Become an author, become a speaker, both free and paid. An excellent part of branding is if you are the go-to person, if you are the expert, if you write one ebook, you are now the professional, right? Once you become the quote unquote professional, people will do business with you. Okay. Now I said both free and paid. I have been paid to speak, but I've also done things for free as well. Okay. You right now should say, I will give real estate knowledge. You should have your own YouTube channel. You should have your own Facebook. Here's one, blog. You should become a blogger and start to blog on specific items, specific niches, specific areas of real estate. Why is this important? Well, very simple. People trust professionals. And when you are writing about different topics, automatically they feel, hey, you are a professional. You want to start to blog. Now, here's the deal. Here's the deal. When you blog, your blog can also become an income stream for you as well. Ooh, wait. What am I saying here? You can blog and you can sell other products on your blog. What do I mean by that? Well, you can say, okay, I'm going to blog about whatever, but then I can also sell my book. So I'm an author and I write a quick book. I can sell it on my blog. I can sell it on my newsletter. I can sell it on Facebook. I can sell it on YouTube. So when I have a video, at the end of the video, I can say, buy my book, or I can give it away for free. I wrote a ebook that I give away on my website for free. You can write a 25-page ebook. You don't have to be 100 pages, all that. A quick 25-page ebook you can write, and you can basically say, hey, if you go to my website, give me your email address, give me your phone number, I will give you my ebook for free. Boom, money all day. Okay? Why? Because it builds trust. Now you're the authority because you wrote a simple ebook. Blogger, the same thing. You can write a simple blog, and you can take that blog and obviously put it on Facebook, put it on LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram. You can write a blog. You can also do a video blog, meaning the blog is actually a what video. Now, remember, branding, when you write your blog, you want that professional picture, black suit, pinstripes, red tie. That picture goes on your blog. That picture goes on your newsletter. That signature picture goes on everything. Another thing, I mentioned an ebook. Yes, ebooks. You can give it away free on your website, like I do all the time, or you can actually sell it. Listen, I have made good money off of selling ebooks. And when you sell the ebook, you are the professional. You are the trusted authority. And here's the thing. The ebook can be as small as 25 pages or as much as 100 pages, right? It's the quality of information. But the key is you're branding yourself as the authority. You are branding yourself as the go-to person. And the ebook can, the 5 steps to buying a house. Step 1, get pre-qualified. Step 2, get an appraisal. Step 3, get a, y'all with me. I'm just thinking off the top of my head, but the 5 steps to buying a house. Get approval for the financing, then go out and do an appraisal, then get you a settlement statement, then close the deal, then get the keys, and then do it all over again. Okay? Ebooks, powerful, powerful, powerful. You can do it and give it away free on your website. You can also, say, hey, it's very simple. I'm going to start an account on Amazon, and I will sell my ebook. Oh, talk to me. I'll sell my ebook, $19.95. Sell it all day. Here's another one. At the end of my newsletter, buy my ebook. At the end of my newsletter, I will give you my my ebook for free. Ebook. Okay, YouTube. I go onto YouTube and I talk about the topic. At the end of the topic, hey, by the way, go to my website, lutherragsdale.com. Buy my new ebook. Okay? Or go to lutherragsdale.com. I will give you my ebook for free. Right? But what's the key? Now I'm the authority. I'm the trusted authority. Look, 25 pages. 25 pages. If it's 25 pages, give it away for free. If it's 100 pages, charge for it. Let me say that again. 25 pages. Not a lot of pages. Free. 100 pages? Now I got a lot of quality information. You need to pay me for it. All right. Next, podcast. And here, you may do one thing, you may do 2 things, you may do all of them, but just pick a couple of these branding ideas and put it a part of your business. Podcast, here's a big one. Start your own podcast. You can sell products, you can promote your listings, you can say, hey, you know what? I help buyers. You can sell your ebooks, podcasts, powerful, powerful tool to help brand yourself as the professional. Here's another one. You can have a podcast and invite other professionals to come in and talk on your podcast. So you may have a podcast and you record your podcast, and your podcast goes on YouTube and Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram and all that kind of good stuff. But you want a following, people who will tune in and listen to your podcast. And let's say you say, Luther, I'm not that good at a podcast, or I'm just not comfortable. Fine, bring in guests. Hey, next we're going to have my broker, Luther Ragsdale, right? He done bought and sold over $1 billion worth of real estate. Tune in and listen to him. And we just have, just like this on Zoom, we just have a simple conversation about whatever the topic is for about today. A lot of people ask me all the time, come on my podcast. Talk about your expertise, how you built your business, how you have success, what you do. Let's discuss this business problem. Let's discuss that business problem, right? They have the podcast. They're bringing on me as the expert. You can bring on the mortgage company. You can bring on the inspector. You can bring on the closing attorney, right? They have an expertise in what they do. Invite them into your podcast. But at the end of the podcast, you want to always say, watch this. Come to my free homebuyers webinar. Shut up. I need a tip for that information right there. Talk to me. You can have a podcast and you get 20 people, 50 people, 100 people, whatever, to tune into your podcast. You can then say, hey, buy my ebook. I got an ebook. You can say, hey, check out my listings. All of my listings, they're on my personal website, lutherragsdale.com, right? Guess what? Hey, I have an upcoming webinar. It's a home buyer's webinar. That home buyer webinar will give you more home buyer leads. So a person come to your podcast, they learn information, and then they say, man, that guy Luther Ragsdale, he got some good information. Since he have good information, maybe I should go to his home buyer webinar because I want to buy a house, or I know somebody else who wants to buy a house. So let me forward it to somebody else. Then you post your podcast on Facebook. Somebody on Facebook is going to say, hey, guess what? I need a house. I think I'm going to use this guy named Luther Ragsdale because I love his podcast. And he gave me a free ebook on the 5 steps to buying a house. And I like his ebook about the 5 steps to buying a house. Think I'll call him when I want to buy or sell my next house. You with me? Ooh, all day. YouTube, oh, all day, right? You want to create a publishing schedule for YouTube. I'm going to have a video every Tuesday or every other Tuesday. Again, be consistent. I don't care if you do it once a week or twice a month. I wouldn't do it less than twice a month, because if you're only doing it once a month or once every 3 months, it's hard to get that following. So either once a week or every other week, I'm going to do a YouTube video, right? And I'm going to talk about whatever, how to buy a house, how to sell a house. Here's the topic that I'm talking about. You need a schedule so everybody knows you're going to have a new video every Tuesday, or you're going to have a new video every Wednesday, right? But then you record your video, it goes on YouTube. Again, you can sell your ebook. Again, you can sell and talk about your upcoming homebuyer webinar. Again, now you're with me, right? YouTube, very important. Next, here's a big one. Facebook Live. Oh my goodness, listen. A lot of you guys know about posting on Facebook, but here's an opportunity you guys are really, really missing. Facebook Live. You're showing property. You're at a closing. It's a perfect time. Yes, we know that we take a picture at the closing. Yes, we take a picture when we're showing property. Yes, a lot of agents post on Facebook. The one thing that I want to bring to you is Facebook Live. Now, you don't want to be on there for a long time. Just about 3, 4 minutes maximum. Because if you go over 3 to 4 minutes, you lose your audience. People don't want to sit up there. They're not going to watch you on Facebook Live over 3, 4 minutes. Why? Because they want to go on to the next post. I love to just take my cell phone, this little baby right here. I just take my cell phone. I go into my Facebook account. I set it up. I have nice lighting. If I'm outside, I always look at what's behind me. All right, this is live. So once you push that live button, you cannot take it back. So I set up my environment, and then boom, I know what I'm going to say. Hello, this is Luther Ragsdale, broker CEO of Platinum Real Estate. Again, branding, I'm always following the Georgia Real Estate Commission and the Platinum Real Estate policies and procedures. Even though this is live, I'm going to say, Luther Ragsdale, broker CEO of Platinum Real Estate. Visit my website, lutherragsdale.com, and my corporate site, platinumrealestate.com. I'm going to disclose that at the end of every video. So I start off, hello, this is Luther Ragsdale, broker CEO of Platinum Real Estate. I am here at my brand new listing. The address is blah, 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 blah. The purchase price is this. It is available for sale. Come and get it. Come one, come all. Hey, I'm Luther Ragsdale. Look forward to seeing you at my next open house. The open house is going to be at this day and this time. I have an upcoming home buyers webinar. This home buyer webinar is going to be on this day and this time. Go to my website right now and register, lutherragsdale.com. Thank you. May God bless you. Talk to you soon. I am Luther Ragsdale. I am Luther Ragsdale, broker CEO, Platinum Real Estate. Visit my website, lutherragsdale.com and platinumrealestate.com. Talk to you later. Peace. Holla. Out. Done. Okay. I have fulfilled all of the advertising requirements. Who my company is, Platinum Real Estate, right? Me, broker, Platinum Real Estate, da da da. Again, I'm professional. I'm branding before I go live. Everything is set up professional. Boom, let's go. Okay. Facebook Live is huge. Instagram and TikTok, same thing. Gotta have it, got to do it. Got to have it, got to do it. Let me check out my chat. Hands. Any hands? Let me see. Any hands, any questions, any comments? No. Looks like no questions. Look like no comments. Cool. Look, Instagram, TikTok, same thing. You know, we just have to do it. Look, you guys, branding is something I want you guys to start thinking about this strategically, right? I want you to start thinking about this strategically now. And the next thing that I want to talk about, and this is huge, and this is something that a broker never told me. I stumbled on this accidentally. But when you start talking about branding yourself, okay, I started small and I started local, and I thought since I was only licensed in Georgia, I could only brand myself in Georgia. But the reality is, what I want you guys to start thinking, I want you guys to start thinking national. Why? Because of social media. When I started in the game, there was no social media. But now your blog is going to go worldwide. Your YouTube can go worldwide. You can write an ebook worldwide. Facebook, when you go on Facebook Live, it's not going to be just folks in Georgia. Folks are watching Facebook Live, your friends from all over You don't have friends just in Georgia. You have friends all over when you do Facebook Live. So now your ebook, now your blog, now even your homebuyer events, it can, now you should have a national event, not just a local event. Make sense? Questions, anyone? Questions, comments? So now we want to go national, not just local. All right, poll. I need to launch a poll here. Poll, question, you guys. You guys know that I work very, very hard for 5-star reviews. How would you rank this webinar? You know, I work hard for 5 stars. Please, y'all know the rules. Y'all know the routine. We got to have some polls to make sure that you're still with me, to make sure that you're still here. How would you rank this webinar? You know, I work for those 5 stars. That's always my preference. But how would you rank? All right, I still got about 10 folks that's asleep. Wake up now. How would you rank this webinar? How would you rank this webinar, you guys? How would you rank this webinar? You know, I love those 5-star reviews. All right, look, I got about 5 more people. I need 5 more people to respond here. 5 more, please. I'm waiting on 5 people. Why I say this, next assignment, everybody ready for the assignment? You ready? This is a big one. Whether you're on a cell phone, whether you're on a tablet or a computer, please Google Platinum Real Estate. And if I could get a 5-star review on Google, please, ma'am, please, sir. Go right now. I'm even pulling out my phone. Please go to Platinum Real Estate. Please Google Platinum Real Estate. There you go. I am Googling it myself. Please Google Platinum Real Estate. Look, you came here for free. You're getting CE credits. You came here for free. Hopefully you got some good information. You guys said this was worth 5 stars. Please show your boy just a little bit of love. Google Platinum Real Estate and just give me 5 stars. If you would, please, ma'am, please, sir. It would mean the world to me. I love those 5-star reviews. Look, I still have about 3 people that I need to answer this, to answer my poll. I'm going to leave it up there only for a couple of more minutes. Actually, I'm going to leave it up there for about 30 more seconds. All right. But listen, you guys, thank you very much. Hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Hope everybody learned something. Yes, I am getting some great response in the chat. Thank you. Loved it. 5-star. Thank you guys so much. Those 5-star reviews really helped me tremendously, and that's what I work for. A lot of people say, hey, you know, you always giving some free information. I always try to give something for free, so there's not a burden that you cannot afford to attend my trainings. All right. Listen, next week, Thursday, 12:30, next Thursday, 12:30, we have another training. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm going to end the poll. Thank you very much. Look, have a great weekend. Have a great time. I look forward to seeing everybody very soon. Hope everybody enjoyed it. I am getting some great comments. Thank you for all of the comments that I'm receiving here in the chat. Yes, thank you very much. So everybody, look, have a great weekend. Have a great time. May God continue to bless you, and we will talk very soon. Thank you. May God bless you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.